So, just thought I'd come out for a little walk this morning, do a little bit of an update. It is Wednesday, and yeah, so I'll just do a little bit of a midweek one. Feeling a bit pants, I'm not going to lie, this week. So I thought I'd just kind of come out, try and drag myself out and just take in this view. It's pretty lovely this sort of time in the morning when there's not very many people about. So I thought I would come and get some fresh air and try and sort my head out. Yeah, so just where I'm at. So as you know, I did my update in the Peaks, so we had an amazing walk on Saturday. Ended up with our cheeky little stay over as well Saturday night, which was so lovely. But it's kind of left me in a bit of a hole, and I'm really struggling to get out of it, I'm not going to lie. So as I said at the beginning, well, in my bio as well, as kind of looking at the ups and downs of this kind of little adventure that we're on. And this week has been a little bit of a struggle. Like I said, I don't know if I've just dug myself in too much of a hole after the weekend. Very little sleep, massive walk. My legs are still sore from that hike, but yeah, so this is the first proper bit of exercise I've really kind of had this week. So I'm kind of, especially after last week and the week before, only having like that 1 pound loss, and then because I didn't get to go out much or do much exercise, so I'm a little bit dubious about Friday's weigh-in. But it's like I say, it's highs and lows, isn't it? And you've got to keep it real. It's got to kind of work around life as well. So we got back Sunday. Didn't really do a huge amount on Sunday. And then Monday we kind of, I think I was still quite battered really. Felt like I'd been hit by a truck. And then it kind of reversed over me. So Monday just had another rest day. God, it's like the M25 on here this morning. So yesterday, Tuesday, thought I'd try and get in on the treadmill and do a bit of a walk on the treadmill yesterday morning, but I don't know if it is just my time of life, but I do struggle a lot with fatigue, and yesterday was a particularly tough day to kind of get myself motivated and moving, and I just couldn't. Just putting it out there, I just couldn't do it. I was so cold. It was literally, it's a good job I work at home really, because I was literally hugging the radiator all day with a massive blanket over me, and just couldn't move. And yeah, so really kind of struggled with getting through the day basically. Please don't get me wrong, this is not some kind of pity party. I'm just saying that as it is, saying what's real for me, and the struggles as well to find that motivation and to keep moving as well. Did find yesterday as well, it's the first time in for 5 weeks now I'm in, that I was actually really quite hungry in the day, and normally I don't get that. I'll kind of force a little bit of fruit in for my breakfast, but by 10:30 I was actually really quite hungry. Like I say, that's first for me whilst since taking Mounjaro. I'm normally the total opposite, so it has been it was quite a, I don't know, a bit of a worrying day, and thinking might need to jump up to 5 on my next order. So I'm not really wanting to do that. I am wanting to stay with 2.5. So that was a bit of a worry, but anyway, I had spot a lunch, managed to make through. I didn't cheat, I didn't kind of dive into the biscuits or anything. I kind of held strong, but yeah, it was just kind of a bit of a first for me so far. But then again, when it came to tea time, I thought I would absolutely annihilate my tea. So I just did some salmon and asparagus and a bit of broccoli. But I think I was 2 mouthfuls in to my salmon, and I was, the queasy came, had pushed through and finished my asparagus, but that was about it really. So I think it was probably just one of those days. But I think I had about the same last week as well, kind of mid sort of week. I kind of had a bit of a hunger during the day, but then it passed. But it's what I've been saying right from the beginning. That's why I don't want to jump up to the massive doses, because I want to be able to manage my hunger in a responsible way, realistic way, and not just caving in and getting snacks when I'm feeling peckish. Like, no, I've got to stay to my dinner or to my meals and do it that way. So that's kind of, sounds like I'm moaning. I'm not, I really am not. But I've had a really good sleep last night, and I've woke up this morning feeling more positive. And I thought I would capitalise on that and come for a walk. So I've come doing a bit of a different route today. So I thought I'd come and do a 3-mile walk rather than my normal 2. So I've come out a little bit earlier, just so I can get some steps in and catch up a little bit from my very lazy beginning of the week as well. So making the most of this positivity. Yeah, I am smiling, you see. I am smiling. I honestly don't think, I think it is, I know it is, kind of a lady thing this time of life. And it is, struggle's real. You have to, it kind of hits you like a bus sometimes, and it's really hard to explain the kind of the fatigue and the brain fog that kind of comes along with it. It's quite scary to be absolutely hiking up a hill one day and then pushing yourself to get out of bed, get dressed and do work the next day. So yeah, so hopefully, like I say, positive day today. I'll just give you another little flip around just before I come off this thing. So we're just coming down. So flat around here compared to the peaks, but we are quite lucky really. It's got some nice little walks around that we can that we can use. But yeah, so like I say, let's finish the week on a high. What will be on my weigh-in day on Friday, and I will keep you posted on that as well. It's yeah, so that'll be 5 full weeks on Friday, and then it's going to be a decision, like I say, because they do say that you're to order kind of 2 weeks in, so you've got 2 weeks kind of jabs. So it's going to be a bit of a decision on how I'm going to move forward with 2.5 or 5 as well. So it'll be see how the rest of this week goes and next week as well. Yay! So here's to a positive end of the week. Keep smiling. And yay, speak to you soon. Little bit.